YouTube! How's it going, guys? You good? It is a beautiful day today. I hope you are all well. Welcome to TPB's Tech-Bodge Emporium. And should we get into the video? Let's go! If you've been waiting for this video, where we're going to be doing a load of soldering and stuff with this, a load of modding that we're going to be doing to this controller, don't you worry, it is coming. I'm literally doing this, starting it this evening. We'll be filming it, so it'll be out in the next few days. But first, this video, we're going to be talking about this super power turbo fan, which I've lovingly chose to call it the Sucky Blowy Matron 69,000. Why I've gone with that choice, we'll have a look what's in the box and then we'll talk about it, and I'll talk about why I've gone with this particular model. Because don't worry, I mean, this thing cost me, what, £22? Now, in that price range, there is a whole heap of options open to you. I went with this one. I'll go through the reasons I went with this one, but we'll have a look what's in the box first, because a lot of it's going to come straight to light immediately to why I've opted for this particular model. But that being said, should we have a look what's in the box? Let's go.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Sha.
Gloves. Right, okay guys. So without further ado, in the box we have obviously the fan unit. Looks quite similar to most things that you'd see. I have used this a couple of times. I repackaged it exactly how it came. So this is just covering the power button and the charge port, which is yeah, man, focus. There we go. Which is a USB-C, the power button, and on the other side you've got your speed button and a light to tell you what's going on. And we've got a little LCD screen on the side here, and obviously the top unit. They're all quite a similar shape and stuff. So shall we see what else we get with this unit? In this little fingery slot here, we've got a short USB-C to A cable. I'm gonna say it's like 20 centimeters, 200 mil. Not massive. This is a strange thing to have, so we'll put that to one side for a second. We'll just pull out this stack of nozzles. Obviously, it comes with a selection of nozzles for the blower, for the old blowy side of it. So yeah, we've got a little slotted side, so if you want to be a bit more directional with it, just a straight circle. There's a straight circle. Then you've got this. It's obviously going to fit different nozzles when you want to pump something up, say, for example. Which, funnily enough, this is the nozzle that I tend to use for the blower. So, for me, this is the one that I would put on for deblowing. That's what I would use. I feel like it's a nice little directional. It's quite powerful. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, and the last one here is this little pinch nozzle. So it's for, like, you know, like the sort of valves that you'd blow up yourself, or anything that you've got to squeeze. You know, like pinch and blow. It's for like blowing stuff up like that. And yeah, we've got this thing in the middle here, and this is the main reason I got this model. And that is because this is a little bagless vacuum box thing. Really easy to clean. You just empty this out. I have used this before, so before this video, like I said, I have been using it. I wanted to make sure that it's actually half decent, to be fair to it. But essentially, you take this, pop this on this end. Obviously that comes with a little slotty thing, so you can make it a brush end, which at this size, you're most usually going to use a brush end. And then essentially you take this off this, and then on the other end, there we go. On the other end, it now becomes a hoover. And to be fair to it, it's actually quite powerful. It came with 100%, it's on 90 now. But I have used it a couple of times, and it's genuinely quite powerful. We'll go into some demonstration. In fact, do you know what? I'll do a demonstration now. No one should smoke. Say no to drugs, kid. This is how confident I am that this thing's not that bad. There's a bit of ash. Say no to smoking. It's bad for you. But I smoke, it is what it is. So, this thing, obviously got power button on one side, and then you do have 1, 2, 3, 4 speeds. On the slowest speed, as you can see, it's just picking it up. It's not got a problem. It's actually pretty decent. You knock it up a couple, and it's just like. So, yeah, and you just hold the button to turn it off. Same with the power side. Right, let me just, let's see, is there a peel on this? Good old faithful rusty blade. Yeah, there's definitely a peel on there. Sorry guys, I kind of covered half of that. Ooh, that's nice. So yeah, it is a hoover as well as a blower. The blower, just literally pop that off. And the side with the fan trigger on is the blowy side. And first speed, it's gone. It's amply strong enough. This is a big chunk of plastic, you know. Don't break it. I think it's all right, guys. As it stands, yeah, I think it's all right. As it stands, this survives a fall. Right, anyway, let me sit down and we'll talk about what I think is good about this. We'll talk about what the claims are on it, and yeah, why I think that this is not a bad option if you're looking for a blower. Right, okay guys, so is this thing worth the money? For me, I think so. I mean, it is currently retailing at $24.99, so £25, which is what, like $35. There are plenty of other blowers. I mean, what is this good for? Right, so why would you have one of these? If you're the kind of person that uses canned air and stuff, this is definitely far better than canned air. It's better for the environment because you're not using cans. Plus, also canned air tends to spit moisture onto whatever you're blowing. Yes, okay, that moisture does evaporate quite quickly, but it is still moisture that doesn't need to happen. You're not going to get that problem with this. Yeah, there are plenty of other units in this price point, but this seems to be the only one I've seen with the Hoover attachment, which actually works really, really well. And to be honest with you, a couple of things that they state about it. They say it's a brushless fan. It's quite funny because their original POS actually shows a brushed motor in it, but it does also then show the brushless motor, and if I look in there, I don't see any brushes in there, so it's definitely a brushless motor. And yeah, it's more than powerful enough. You know, I can literally move some fairly weighty objects across a desk with this thing. So it does have plenty of blow to it. It also, as I said, has plenty of suck to it. This thing is really easy to clean out. Yes, I did clean it out after the violation I did with the ash from the ashtray. I did clean it out. With this thing, I think you could probably wash the filter. All I did was I just literally just, you know, put the blower on, blow the opposite way out the window, and gave this a bit of a wipe. So it's still going to smell of smoke a little bit. It did just suck up an ashtray, but it's not bad. And like I said, it's not difficult to put back together. You just literally pop that filter out. This can be swapped out. You don't have to have the brush on. You can just slide it down, so it's not a brush. So, like, in general, it's a really decent little bit of kit. And I think the fact that they made it so that you could just literally take that off, put the vacuum on the other side, and use it as a vacuum cleaner, like a little handheld vacuum cleaner, absolutely freaking awesome. If you regularly find yourself in places that are just awkward to get into with a big Hoover, this is definitely going to sort out those little bits. If you want something for your car, this is going to clean your car. You're going to be able to do plenty of hoovering with this car. This thing does genuinely suck up quite well. So you know, there's multiple uses. You know full well what you would use a little blower and vacuum for, but I think this thing is well worth the 25 quid it's advertised for. I bought it when it was on offer for like £21.50. It did state that it does come with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, so it's essentially the same battery that I put into that that PlayStation controller. So it's got a decent battery life on it. This is at 80%. I've not recharged it since I've got it. I've used it for about a week, just blowing stuff up, bit of hoovering here and there. Like, it's a handy little thing, and it is quite small. So, you know, you could just whack it in your pocket. It'd be handy around a garage if you just need to clear some dust out of an area. You can blow it out, or you can suck it out. You need to clear up a little bit, like I said, in some corners, in some crevices that are really difficult to get in with your standard size vacuum cleaner. This thing with this on is actually quite handy, quite attachable. So for me, yes, it's a decent thing. It says it's brushless. I questioned it when I first got it because it didn't necessarily smell brushless, but you can pretty much see into there, and you can see that the motor doesn't have brushes on it. Like, so I don't know, but yeah, it said it was quiet. I don't know about that. I wouldn't necessarily call it quiet. Definitely not. Certainly not at full fucking pelt. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And let's be honest, your vacuum cleaner is not exactly freaking quiet, is it? So I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that, with the volume on it. I personally prefer this nozzle in general, but obviously it comes with a full host. I think they intended this to be for your keyboard, probably so that you can get in between all the slots and stuff. So any sort of slotted area, this is going to get in there and blow hard down that. As I said, this attachment with the weird thing on the end of it is for blowing up stuff like you know, like inflatable beds and stuff like that. Anything that's got that little you know, the pinch thing that you're supposed to squeeze and then blow into, I'm pretty sure that actually bypasses it. And then obviously you've got your couple of nozzles, one that's a little bit more direct. You've got the just straight open nozzle, and a far more direct one, which I prefer. I keep this one on there. But yeah, for 25 quid, I think this is a buy. Like I said, there's plenty in this price range, but none of them have this. And for me, I think there was like £2 difference to get this attached to it. So yeah, for me, I think there was like a £2 attachment to the price to get this attachment with it. And to be honest, I think that's worth it in itself. So yeah, the Sucky Blowy Matron 69,000. If you're interested in a blower, or a blower and a little compact vacuum, I think it's well worth it, guys. I think it's well worth it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, I will see you in the next one. We're going to be ripping that PlayStation controller apart and putting all the soldering stuff on. So, and we're going to be using the soldering station as well. Like, so stay tuned. I'll be back with you in a couple of days with that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Love you, bye. Like and subscribe. Thank you.